the key is risk. It's an important message, the key is risk, because it reminds you that until you try something, until you make a bold move, you don't really know what you're capable of. The mission business brought together a project that we call Z.to Biologic. At its essence, it was a game that simulated the end of the world right here in the city of Toronto by means of a synthetic pandemic, so a virus that had been engineered that went horribly wrong and wound up wiping out the city. It was 9 months long, that cost something like $200,000 out of our own pockets and sweat equity to design and build and deliver. We were a little bit unsure, to be honest, about how it would turn out at a number of different phases along the way. But after finishing the biologic experience, when we'd seen how it changed the way they talked about the future, it inspired us to pivot a little bit and shift from making these public art projects that simulated disasters, discoveries, and so on, and apply those services to business. So that was very complicated, and I think a lot of entrepreneurs face that struggle. You have what you feel is a great idea, but until you get out there and validate it with an audience, with customers, with the world, it's very hard to go to sleep at night sometimes. Where we are now, an organization that consults companies and organizations all over the world about their future and how to bring it to life through theater and digital storytelling, that was barely a part of our plan when we started. If we hadn't done that biologic project that we invested a huge amount of money and time and creative effort and risk into, I can almost guarantee, as a futurist, that the mission business would not be here today. I would advise any young entrepreneur looking to make a dent in the universe not to focus on what they can do so much next week or what has to be done by the end of this year. Think about what you want to be doing in 5 years that you can scarcely imagine today. Something wild, something that might seem way too bold and too crazy to possibly be true, but keep mapping it. Figure out the thing that you can do that you don't see anybody else in the world doing today, and figure out what you would do in order to make a dent in that space. I'm Trevor, and I'm living my life young and free.